Hey guys, Miko here, and I'm just doing the monthly project walkthrough that I was supposed to do probably the beginning of the month, but I've been putting it off because I've been working on my portfolio. As you can see through some images here and here, but basically, I just want to walk through this project that I created from the Relume Design League. It was a, what do you call it? Text to web design magic, so it was just like an AI that would like spit out a web design. The like the user inputs text and stuff like that. So like these are the assets that I used, and um, basically I created two mood boards as I usually do, and I wanted to create this like fun and vibrant site, and like was trying to study like how people were using like these colors and like how playful typography was, and then going into the website mood board. So I usually do the image mood board first because I want to like set the tone, because I don't want like the web design mood board to be like all like absolute and like in terms of I need to like stick by this. So it was just some like hero sections, some like feature sections, and like the team features. I could probably go more into this, but basically just like a little collage of what I did. So and then from there, I kind of just created this like mock um, client for myself in terms of like this is what Reimagine is, and like how am I helping in this situation, and then um, going into a little about the company's brand. So we start off with like these wireframes. I just used orange for now, just because like I don't know, it was easier for me to read like the black text instead of like white, and it's like easier on my eyes because I'm like looking at this all the time. So the hero section, pretty basic. We were just going over like the value proposition that the tool provides, and then the call to action, which is to get early access, and it's reinforced here in this navigation. And then as you scroll down, you're able to see some features. And then I actually did not include this in the final prototype because I'm still pretty new to incorporating like interactions and like actual complicated like GSAP animations and stuff like that. But we're learning day by day. So yeah, it was just like these features that I just came up with and was like, yeah, this totally works. And then like a community tab in terms of like where people could upload their, I guess, inputs, and then they're able to like say like this is what I use the image for, and then testimonials like who's using it, and then a secondary reinforcement section to really reinstate like, yeah, we want you to try out this tool, and then our footer. And then I learned this from my last project to incorporate like this mobile interface as I'm designing, because it makes it a lot easier for me to design it on Webflow, especially like taking into account these like smaller breakpoints. And like if we look at the final prototype, which I had to put in here so I can put it on my portfolio, but basically this is kind of how it looks with like all the assets and the typography. And before even all that, I used this like style guide to like keep my design consistent. And yeah, that's just basically how it looks. And then if we go to the Webflow site here, it was a pretty simple GSAP animation to incorporate after watching a Timothy Ricks video, so that was pretty cool. And I'd say like the most challenging thing that I ran into was when it came to this page, because I was like, okay, how do I filter out my CMS collection if like someone wants to see like these images used in a specific project, like for like a poster or like for a website or for 3D rendering. Like there's a lot of inspiration that you can draw from, and it was just like something for me to think about. And then like the search bar, like I can filter by, I don't even know what that says because I'm blocking it, but like just the sorting thing was a little hard to figure out, but then it only really took some FinSuite attributes to like really like label and structure your collection list correctly. So getting at the hang of that was a little challenging, but like once it clicked, I was like, oh, this makes sense. So that was just, yeah, I was really happy about this section. And then if you go to the careers, we just, marquee section with like CSS and HTML, nothing too crazy. And then like the mock careers page, which I tried to like really say like this isn't real. If it was, that'd be great. But yeah, and then just some roadmap features so that like once if the user was really interested in like expanding more upon this, then they could. That was the purpose of that page. And then like we have a blog, and then this Figma plugin is just here for reference, because the Relume Design League made it as like a web design tool, so I was like, oh, I might as well just have like a Figma plugin for like convenience to like hype people up. And then these are Webflow images, but basically I just wanted to create this aspect of like this blog. I wasn't really too worried about the copy as of right now, but I just wanted to practice like sorting and page dating the items. And yeah, actually I see a flaw here. This could be like primary and secondary, which I forgot to do. But yeah, no, it was my first website that I built out with Mast, and it was a little hard for me to understand, but after talking to Corey back in what was it, December, like explaining like the basic idea of Mast, which is this framework for Webflow. It's after practicing with it and like struggling a bit, and then getting feedback from Corey, I think it helped me eventually build out my portfolio in Mast, which I've been liking the consistency and like the control that you have to really like make it responsive from the larger breakpoint, and I don't have to worry about it because like I just have to think of it in columns. So like when I design in Figma now, I'm sure you saw it earlier in the video, but like I have columns like a 12-point grid because Mast uses a 12-point grid system. So it's just really easy for that to like improve your workflow, improve your consistency and such. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got for this project. Hope you liked it, and I'll see you on the next project. So later.